In the 21st century, many school districts find themselves needing to explore other alternatives to accumulate resources to assist with innovative programming in the schools. Numerous school districts are doing what universities have been doing successfully for decades, creating an educational foundation aimed at raising funds to offset the high price of a world-class educational experience.
And Kara, Franklin Regional is no exception. A few years ago, the idea of creating a foundation here at FR was conceived. In 2018, the FR Panther Foundation will celebrate its 2-year anniversary as a nonprofit organization. The Franklin Regional Panther Foundation is designed to provide funds for outstanding innovative projects that will help move FR forward academically, athletically, and artistically.
You won't want to miss this, so grab a cup of coffee, kick back, and join us. FR in Focus is coming your way next. Welcome to FR in Focus. Joining me today is my co-host and the superintendent of Franklin Regional School District, Dr. Gennaro Perino. Today we are talking about a subject that is very dear to both of our hearts, the Franklin Regional Panther Foundation. Dr. Perino, you're credited with being the visionary who breathed life into the foundation, and you serve as one of the 15 board members. I have the honor and the privilege of serving the Panther Foundation as its executive director. The mission of the Franklin Regional Panther Foundation is to ensure the highest level of education innovation supporting students, faculty, and staff with community involvement in a partnership of a lifetime of learning in academics, the arts, and athletics. With programs like innovation grants and support for Project Lead the Way and STREAM, the Panther Foundation is making its mark at Franklin Regional by influencing the way students learn and achieve.
The FR Panther Foundation, in 2 short years, has made tremendous strides. The foundation so far has awarded $64,000 in grants to support the creation of several programs in the Franklin Regional School District. The foundation also continues to host major community events that help generate funds for projects and grants. The foundation is governed by a high-caliber board of directors comprised of business and community leaders. And joining us today, we're honored to have the president of the foundation, Dr. Bobby Watt-Geer, and fellow board member and mayor of Murraysville, Regis Sinan. Welcome to both of you, and thanks for taking your time to be here with us today.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. So let's get into this because we're all excited about the Panther Foundation. Can one of you answer the question on how the Panther Foundation is really making a difference for Franklin Regional and the community?
We've really made a lot of progress in 2 years at the foundation. I would highlight 3 significant things that we've done already. The first is certainly the funding for Project Lead the Way, allowing us to make such a significant investment in the education of our kids in providing that type of educational experience. The second, I would say, is in offering the mini grants to teachers that we've had several applications, great applications of teachers submitting for programs that otherwise wouldn't be funded in the district, that we've been able to fund several of those. And the third would be that we're providing a platform through our events, such as Festival of the Arts, to be able to highlight exactly what we want to be doing for our kids in this district, is really enhancing the arts, academics, and athletics at Franklin Regional.
And Festival of the Arts was well attended. We thank everybody who came out for the event, our students, the professional artists. It was really great. It was a nice community event. And those are the kind of things that we really get into with the Panther Foundation. So I agree with that.
We have had a great start, and it's certainly something to celebrate. Karen mentioned vision, and one of the things I credit our board with is having a vision for the future of the foundation. Tell our audience a little bit about the long-range goals for the Panther Foundation.
Well, I think that initially we've started this foundation, and you kind of compare it to starting a business with a pension plan for the employees, but the employees are the students. You have to dedicate most of the funding early to the current students. And then the long-range plan would be to endow some of those funds for the future projects.
Now, I certainly know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna let you answer this. What are the events that we have planned this year for the Panther Foundation to help us get to our goal of getting more money for innovation grants and other projects?
Well, certainly we just had another fabulous Festival of the Arts, the second annual event there. We also are planning our golf outing, which is coming up in June, which last year sold out. We expect the same this year for all those golfers in the community. We hope to see you out at the golf course. And before we do the golf outing, however, we also have a symphony event. So this is the first time that the symphony is performing here in Murraysville, and we're looking forward to a very lovely dinner and performance of the Westmoreland Symphony here at Franklin Regional.
And we're so lucky because the symphony, actually, the Westmoreland Symphony representatives came down to Festival of the Arts last year, and they enjoyed it so much they wanted to create a partnership, and that's kind of how that event took off. So it was really, you know, it's those kind of connections that we're making with the foundation that really helps Franklin Regional get into the spotlight with some other community groups, which I think is great.
There certainly is a synergy and excitement around the foundation, but I think it's because of what happens for kids. How can our viewers become involved with the foundation?
I think they could start by attending our events. We would appreciate that very much.
Yes, we would.
Attending. There are also other ways that they can contribute in small ways. Not everyone's going to be a large contributor to the foundation. I think smaller contributions add up significantly over the years, and any help that they can give helps the students.
One of the things we've seen, obviously, time, talent, and treasures, and we've seen some tremendous gifts of time and talent. Tell us a little bit about some of the things that people have contributed in that way.
Well, certainly with the Festival of the Arts, we have a huge committee of dedicated teachers and volunteers who make this event go off. It couldn't happen without that. So certainly there are opportunities to volunteer with events. There are opportunities to serve on the board of directors. We've built a fabulous board of directors, and we'll continue to need to engage people in the community to be able to carry off the work of the foundation.
Right. Well, thank you. Unfortunately, we are out of time today, but we want to thank you for taking your time to be with us. We also value what you had to share and pertaining to this great undertaking and your willingness to volunteer in your roles as FR Panther Foundation board members. Unfortunately, we are out of time today, but I want to take the opportunity to thank you for spending your time with us today to share your responsibilities with the FR Panther Foundation. You and the entire board are an asset to the foundation, and I am fully confident that with your leadership and guidance over the next couple of years, that the foundation will continue to grow stronger and more vibrant. So thank you.
And a special thanks to you, our viewing audience, for joining us today. On behalf of Dr. Perino and myself, we look forward to seeing you again for our next show. Until we meet again, FR in Focus wishes you a lifetime of learning. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.